Hey folks, showers in the western part of the valley hung on late tonight. So you'll still see just a little bit left in Starr County, but that's about it. But it's been there for a while, so maybe a couple of decent accumulations out in western Starr County tonight. So the satellite shows that there's nothing really enhanced. None of the bright colors show up, so it's mostly light stuff we've been seeing. But let's push that back. Take a look down to the south. This is depression number 13. Obviously just kind of an amorphous blob of clouds right now, but it does have some potential over the next couple of days to develop, but it's not coming our direction. It's going to go back to the southwest. There are the coordinates on it. Winds are 35 miles per hour, moving right out to the east very slowly, only about 2 miles an hour. Watch what happens. It goes east, then south, then southwest, perhaps getting as strong as a strong tropical storm by Friday, and then eventually moving into Mexico down to the south of the valley. The big ridge pushing down and kind of squashing it way down to the south, so we don't expect much out of that, if anything at all. Look at this. Is that an impressive picture or what? Look at that hurricane coming into the shot. This, of course, is not Depression 13. This is Category 5 catastrophic hurricane Irma out in the Atlantic Ocean. This is Barbuda. This is St. John's, not the U.S. Virgin Islands St. John's, but another St. John's out in the Caribbean. And that eye, about 25 miles wide, that's going to sideswipe that island with winds of 185 miles per hour. Very impressive structure in the system as it moves westward. The wind's now at 185. We had a gust tonight from the things they drop out of the airplane to measure it. They had a gust to 225 miles per hour with this. This is a serious storm as it pushes westward as a Category 5. You can see there's Puerto Rico right there, San Juan. Again, probably just south of the eye, but that's a bad place to be anyway. Still a Category 5 on Wednesday. Thursday, still a Category 5, winds 160. Finally, as it sideswipes Cuba sometime Friday, perhaps downgraded to a 4, but then there's a lot of uncertainty about where it makes this bend. It's going to be someplace down here in the Straits of Florida probably, but where it goes from there, boy, still a lot of uncertainty about that. Back home tonight, that depression stays to the south. Cool front actually pushes near the region tomorrow, maybe through the region. It's very weak, doesn't amount to much, but the air will dry out. There'll be lower humidity that'll last a day or two. Might have a surge of moisture on Friday, although the models are starting to back off on that now. But by Saturday, another push of dry air comes in. By Sunday, it looks like it should be pretty nice across the area. By no means will it be chilly. It'll just be a little bit cooler than what it's been, and certainly less humid for the second half of the week. So for tonight across the area, still an isolated evening shower, a low of 73. Then tomorrow, back up to 93 with a 40% chance for showers and an isolated thunderstorm embedded within that. A little bit cooler Thursday and Friday, but notice we actually drop the lows into the upper 60s. We come back up on Saturday, and then a secondary push of that slightly drier air comes in. Nighttime lows back in the 60s by early next week. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast, Joel.